Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. So, how did you enjoy your holidays? Have you done any new things like helping your mother in cooking, helping your dad in washing his vehicles, or something interesting like planting a tree? Look at the saplings and plants I've planted during the lockdown. Do you know what lockdown is and why we were in lockdown? I'll tell you. Lockdown is staying at home without moving to keep us and others in the society safe from coronavirus. Now, even though we do not have lockdown, it is important for us to stay at home as much as possible as a safety precaution from coronavirus. So, dear children, please I request you not to go out, just sit at home and enjoy. If not for COVID-19, you would have visited your grandparents and relatives living in villages. Yes? Yeah. So, talking about villages, what do you think is the major difference between a village and a city? Yeah, there is a lot of pollution and less number of trees in the city. Whereas you'll find a lot of plants, animals, ponds, wells, trees and many other things in the villages. So you and your cousins spend a lot of time playing under the tree all day long. Why do people play under the tree instead of open grounds? That's because trees gives us shade and also fresh air. Yes, whenever you go to your villages, do you stay at home or play under the trees? Now, let's talk about the plants, children. Plants are very useful. Yes or no? So, one of the main uses is it provides us oxygen which we breathe in and thus we are alive. Now, let us go into the main topic parts of a plant. So, there are two main parts of a plant. So, one is a root and the other one is shoot. So, here is root. The part which grows under the ground is called the root, and the part which grows above the ground is called as shoot. Okay, children? Now the plants have two types of roots. Now this root is again divided into how many types? Two types. What are they? One is taproot and the other one is fibrous root. One is taproot, the other one is fibrous root. So let's talk about the taproot. The taproot is the main root that grows from the base of the stem. So where is the base of the stem? So where the stem ends. Where the stem ends and the main root arises downwards. So from there many side roots grows from the main root. So here the main root grows from the base of the stem is called as taproot. Okay, children, repeat again with me. The main root grows from the base of the stem is called a taproot. Now I am showing you the root of a leafy vegetable, and this root is a taproot. Now you could see the main root where the side roots are arising. Can you see, children? The main root is in the middle and you could see the side roots grow from the main root. So this is all about the taproot. Now let me give you some examples. For taproot, beetroot, carrot, sugar beet, sweet potato, radish, pea, sunflower, mustard, etc. So these are some of the taproot examples. Now here carrot, onions, radish are actually roots that store food. Yes, can you see them, children? See in the picture. These are the examples for taproot, but these are the roots which store food. So these roots are called as storage roots. Now we have done with the taproot. Let's talk about fibrous roots. As I already told you, how many types of roots do we have? One taproot and the other one is fibrous roots. Now let's talk about the fibrous roots. A bunch of thin and small roots that grow under the base of the stem. Now there is a bunch of thin and small roots. Can you see the thin and small roots, children? Yes. So the thin and small roots that grow from the base of the stem. Can you see exactly from the base? These are the stems, and from this you could see the roots with a bunch of hair-like structures. Yeah. So these roots are called as fibrous roots. Example: grass, onion, rice and wheat. Now let's talk about the functions of roots. As I already told you, there are two types of roots, taproot and the fibrous root. So the first point, they hold the plant firmly in the soil. So what holds the plant? The roots hold the plant firmly. What do you mean by firmly, children? Firmly means tightly, like they are fixed, they are tightly holding the soil. They absorb water and minerals from the soil. So regularly we pour water to the plants. Yes or no? So whenever you are giving water to the plants, they store the water, they absorb the water and minerals from the soil. And roots of some plants store food called as storage food. Already we have discussed. So what are the examples? Radish, sweet potato, beetroot, carrot. So these are the roots which store food, and these are called as storage roots. Now let's go into the next topic, shoot. The part of a plant that grows above the ground. In the beginning itself, I told you the plant has two types. One is root and the other one is shoot. Where is the root growing? The part of the root grows under the ground, whereas the shoot grows above the ground. So repeat after me, children. The part of a plant that grows above the ground is called the shoot. Yes? The shoot has a stem, leaves, bud, fruits, flowers, etc. So this is an example of a shoot. Now let's talk about the stem. The stem is the main part of the plant. Yes, if there is no stem, the plant doesn't grow. The stem is the main part of a plant. So what does the stem do? It bears buds, leaves, flowers and fruit. Now the stem bears buds. Can you see the buds here, children? You can see here closely the buds. Yes, there are many buds to this plant. Now this is the stem. What is this? This is the stem. The leaves are growing from the stem. You could see the leaves here. Yes, you could see the flowers here. The flowers are also growing from the stem. There are many stems arising from the main stem. And here you can see the buds too. There are many buds here, children. Yes, when you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. So the stem is bearing buds, leaves, flowers, and also in some plants they bear fruits too. the stem of some plants are weak. Now for example, this stem is very weak, but there are some plants where the stems are very strong. You could see here. Can you see this? The stem here is very strong, and a thick and strong stem is called a trunk. Now, a thick and strong stem is called a trunk. Yes, a thick and strong stem is called a trunk. Trees like banyan and mango. What? Trees like banyan and mango have trunks, whereas so, as we discussed that the banyan tree and the mango tree have the trunks which are very strong stem, whereas this plant, now this tree is called as gulmohar. So, this plant has a weak stem. Now, you could see the weak stem here. So, this weak stem is able to bear the leaves, flowers and buds. Now, let's talk about the functions of the stem. The stem keeps the plant upright. Like see, can you see the stem keeping the plant straight, or else can you see the stem just falling down? No, the stem is just going straight, upright, and then the stem carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. The stem carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. Yes? I already told you there are some roots which store food. From there, what's happening? The stem is carrying water and minerals from those storage roots, and to which part? To the leaves. Where? To the leaves. Here leaves plays an important role. These all leaves plays an important role in the plant. Now, the stem carries food prepared by the leaves. What are these leaves doing? These leaves are preparing food. And where are they carrying? The stem is carrying food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plant. So, what's happening here is the stem, the main stem, carries food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plants. Like the plant, this is not it's just a stem, it's a sample, but it's a big tree. Yeah, so to this tree the food is prepared by the leaves. Okay children, now the stem stores food in some plants like onion, potato and ginger. Stems of these plants grow below the ground. Yes, where are they growing? Below the ground. So those stems are called as underground modified stems. What are they called as? Underground. Repeat after me. Underground modified stems. Examples of underground modified stems are onions, potatoes and ginger.